Yo, what up, what up, what up? YouTube, greetings. Yeah, you guys got me on like this crazy shadow ban, man. And it's just mad interesting because it's like, in terms of like everything that I heard, like coming out of YouTube, it's been like sourced from things that came out of my mouth, like 85% of the time, which is insane for somebody that only gets like 20 to 50 views, you know what I'm saying, on my videos. Not that I care. I actually kind of like the shadow ban in the sense that if I had too many people looking at my videos, I probably wouldn't post anymore. So it's kind of helped me along the way, you know, and not really having that many views. Now when I sign into Gmail or Google, I gotta sign in like 3 or 4 times. You guys ever notice, you know, it could be like a phishing scam, but any place that you sign in nowadays, you could have the right password and everything. You have to sign in like 2 or 3 times. Another thing, any type of app that you get on your cell phone or whatever, especially if it's a social media app, anything to do with communications, your cell phone will flicker. Okay, it'll kind of blink. The background of your phone will blink. Also, your cell phone battery, you will find, dies very quickly. Take for instance, when I'm at the gym, my cell phone life generally only lasts around 15 to 20 minutes now. I have to take my charger to the gym. It used to could barely stay awake for an hour. Now my phone can only withstand about 15 minutes. Now back in the day, that was a sure tell sign that your cell phone was tapped. If your cell phone battery would die, you know, supernaturally fast, it meant that, you know, your cell phone is tapped. Now, currently, nowadays, connecting all of these dots, you see a lot of niggas, okay, under that RICO law going down, all right? A lot of people are under investigation unknowingly, man. And I think it's a lot of unchecked warrants as well. Along with these RICO laws and things like that, we need to see proof on the news of these warrants. Okay, where is proof? And what it really is society watch. A lot of these CIA assets or whatever are your neighbors or neighborhood watch or whatever. And they got they thumb up somebody's ass, so they got dirty thumbs. Okay, and ain't necessarily green. And what happens is the CIA tracks them and say, you know what, you could live real nice instead of facing time, okay, if you keep an eye on your neighbor and things like that. And so therefore you have the entire entanglement of that situation, okay? You have the hive situation as well, where society acts as a whole, as one organism. And me, I'm on the outside. But here's the thing. Lee Summit, Blue Springs Independence, a guy with 2 college degrees and an outstanding work experience history, that moves a lot faster than 99% of you guys on accident. Like I got it like that. I really do. I'm blessed. And for me to be blacklisted from getting work, we're talking about a serious settlement. Right? We're talking about a serious settlement. We're talking about a serious lawsuit. I'm going to give you guys one more chance. I'm in my house and I know that there's something on my parents that they're playing to try to get me to turn my mother and my sister in for having me trapped in this house. And they're being controlled in the hive, no different than Charleston White is. Okay? With certain things that he says. I'm not sure if that's really him, because it's quite obvious that it's a vril at him, right? And he's communicating things, and on one end he has lots of common sense, and on the other end, you know, he gets into these quarrels that he technically wouldn't be interested in naturally. All right, and this is what happens when you have Masonic parties and you get into playing so many games like about beefs and to try to build your channel and things of this nature, build popularity and things of this nature. Well, when it happens is when real shit starts happening, then you get lost in the confusion. All right? That's when people don't know when to draw their gun or not. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of those things. And all that pressure, they are trying to take and put it on the nigga that's on the outside, which is me. Because, well, the hive is thirsty as fuck. It's a thirsty ass hive. It takes a lot to ignore somebody. And my whole thing is this. At this point in time, that it's been a year that a person with 2 college degrees can get a part-time job. You know what I'm saying? In America, in the heartland of America, that happens to be African American, Black Lives Matter, in a woke society. All right, his channel is shadow banned. Okay, can't get a job. His channel is shadow banned. His life is highly suggestively forced to go into a certain LGBTQ dynamic, because there's only one social app in which you could communicate without sliding pictures to the left or to the right, in which they're creating a narrative or a circumstance in which for someone to go that I don't agree with. For one, that either creates a situation of humility and shame, or one of a impoverished result in which one has to ask their loved ones as a grown adult for help in that circumstance. And his loved ones, here's the trick for any of you guys going through that. Your loved ones who are acting weird or bizarre or whatever, they're asleep. They're spiritually dead. They're dead asleep. So their external host, whoever is controlling their external host, that is not who you might think it is. It's not your cousin. It's not your mother. It's not your sister. It is the Vril. It is the Vril. And they are being directed by ELF, which is mainly orchestrated by the government. Now, the government is generally called mom. In Britain, they call the government mom. That's code for mom. Okay, mom on your cell phone alphanumerically is 666. And these are 666 is just the ways of man or the ways of the flesh. So the beast, okay, is the beast system created by the beast that came down from the stars, that resides in flesh, that looks like us. And they're your neighborhood watch, and they connect to like the outer limits. You know what I'm saying? If hypothetically there were UFOs above the firmament and what have you, and so on and so forth. Your government is really in the stars. All right? So, here's the thing. It says the earth was the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. So here's what's happening. They are controlling the earth. They locked everything the fuck up. Right? And it's a pull. I guess it's just to get, they really don't care about money. What it is they want all of their money inside. And how they keep their money inside is they'll give you a black card, some type of credit card or some shit like that. And you have no limit on it. So that's these songs that have like no limit and all that other shit. You can buy whatever you want, because whatever you buy on credit that you can't, that you don't end up paying off as you're making payments on it, guess what? You lose everything. So when you pass away, it's like you're borrowing the things that you have, whether it be a mansion, whether you have 50 cars or whatever, it doesn't matter, because it's going back to the main estate. They're not really losing any capital there. All right. So basically, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm like one of the witnesses. I don't know if I'm like Elijah or if I'm like Moses, but I mean, I must be one of them. I must be like, because they can't really fuck with me at all, dude. I supernaturally I like having food, but like if they try to force me into it, I'll just end up not needing food to survive. But there's supposed to be at least one other person, if we are to like not understand the Bible correctly in terms of what day and time we're living in. But really, it should be 2 trees or 2, I think it's 2 candlesticks. It should be like 2 large groups of people. And right now, I'm not satisfied with my brothers and sisters, how they holding it down. And yes, I do judge you. You are weak. Stand the fuck up. All right. Everybody's scared, okay, of the Dracos, and there's this fallen angel that's a millipede. You can find him in the book of Enoch. He's in there, okay? He's in there. I call him millipede boy, and he's just completely toxic. You know, it's like that Britney Spears song, I'm addicted to you because you know that I'm toxic. The more you try to push him off, the more he has to hang on to you. Like, he has no being of his own. All right? It's a spiritual millipede. And what he does is he drowns you in lies. The thoughts that comes inside your head. And once you start to get away from that line and you start believing in them lies and you start hoping and waiting and being patient, waiting for him to do something, you realize that he's not capable of doing anything. And he always says this. He tells you, I can't. And if you pay attention to the commercial on YouTube, there's a commercial that says, I can't, and it's about schizophrenia. Now, when all this was going on, my family was trying to convince me that I was schizophrenic. Here's the thing. I already debunked schizophrenia altogether, right? It doesn't exist. This is mainly orchestrated, even though it's orchestrated from the stars, it is orchestrated for Earth. And what I mean by that, this is going to be your alphabet agencies and your government and things like that. Your government got taps on everyone ever since they gave out that vaccine. Sure, yeah, we want you to be well and we want you to be healthy because they don't want the economy to stop making money. The real money is human labor. It's not that fucking paper. It's human labor. If you're able to work and you're able-bodied and shit like that, yo, you are rich as fuck because many people can't. You're holding up those people who can't work and you're holding up the children. Okay? So if you stop working, if a bunch of you niggas stop working, provided your energy to stop working, these motherfuckers will have a hard time pumping so many clones into society because they would have to take out a lot of society also, and then things would become blatantly obvious. You know, they would damn near have to do a purge at that point, right? Which they're doing in a systematic way this way, but they're doing a soft kill with me. I guess they're trying to like starve me out or whatever, but I'm just kind of hard to kill. You know what I'm saying? I really am. That's God, man. That's the spirit of God and shit. So God doesn't really want me to because I'm supposed to have kids. So it's not going to happen. In fact, since this ordeal, I went from looking a lot older to looking a lot younger. So God somehow is supernaturally keeping my ass alive, right? I guess to spit in their face. Now I get frustrated because I thought God abandoned me. You know what I'm saying? The other day, I'm used to hearing, you know, from home spiritually, oftentimes. But what this millipede does, he's like a toxic tar, and he comes and he like covers your. I don't know. It's almost like he blocks your etheric cord from heaven, right? And he likes to get in the way with that. And then what he tries to do is he try to mimic your friends and family to make it appear as if you're communicating with those individuals, but you really aren't. Okay? He's had tabs on you for a minute, right? This is the fallen angel that's governing, or like you could say, like if you were playing a video game, he's like the big boss. But he's really not that smart, to be honest. If you know your Bible, he's not that smart. He's actually kind of dumb, to be honest, right? What he is he's capable. He could duplicate himself many times. He could multiply himself. But most of you guys, when I hear you talk, I hear your psychology, I could tell that you're underwater. What does that mean? He's drowning you. He's drowning you motherfuckers, man. He really is. Okay? I stop talking. You guys keep drowning. People stop putting out, videos. Or they start doing videos on things like, celebrities and stars that don't correlate with what's going on. People are defined by the secrets that they keep, and those secrets that they keep pertaining to their oaths and vows. But those secrets and oaths and vows are quite precise and keeping them entrapped. So as far as I'm concerned, you're not my brother. I can't use you. Right? This is only for the bold. This is for the lions. This is for niggas that got crowns, nigga. Who gonna hold it down, who say fuck it. Right? If you ain't built like that, sit your ass down. It's all right. Right? But so far, I'm looking around. I'm like, it should not only be me. It should not. All right? There's other brothers that talk about Target and things like that. But it's like, damn, you like way... Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? And people get butthurt. Oh, he talking about level. There is levels, nigga. You haven't even got to like level 1, nigga. You are fucking so far. I can't have a conversation with these niggas, man. The point in time that I'm talking about now. The government system with me has lost so bad, all they can do is hope that I just die, but they're running out of time. If you pay attention to time, time is slowing down quite dramatically. Time is slowing down dramatically because they're really trying to put off the inevitable that's already going to happen. And it's hella annoying because I've been trapped in this house damn near a year. All right? At max, they got 2 months, but they'll probably die before that. Like their whole momentum in their conspiracy, they're going to die off before that. So I'm just craving a fucking iceberg fucking salad right now, man. I can't even get that. My family, they're like remedial, man. They fucking are automatons, man. They really are. They either are or they're very good actors. Now, my sister is very fucking smart, so I can't really fucking tell with her. But like, I don't know, man. I don't think they're it. My mom is gone, okay? You know what I'm saying? Tin Man. You know what I'm saying? Wizard of Oz type shit. They on their Tin Man shit. I gotta beg them for like 3 days. It's like they want me to beg. I don't really beg. I just kind of, I don't know if I know how, I reiterate what I want. But it take about 3 days for it to like register and the quarter to drop down. They say, oh yeah, that's right. It's like they have to remember, like, oh yeah, I do have a brother. Oh yeah, that's my son. Every time I see my mom, it's like 51st dates and shit. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even seen the movie, but I imagine, you know what I'm saying, Drew Barrymore in that movie, she couldn't remember shit. Yo, all this shit that they sell to you, they're selling you yourself. The shit that they do to you. It's fucking crazy, man. But that's what's going on. Where are all these RICO charges coming from? You don't see these motherfuckers running around everywhere. Uber and Lyft is just an excuse for them to say that they were CIA or FBI to run your paranoia and say they ops. Them ops ain't any fucking where. All right? Even the neighbors that watch the neighbors don't have intel to where they watch them so they understand what the fuck that they doing. It ain't like that. When they go after somebody, they go after somebody based on what they already know, and they know because they were already a part of it, and that's the secrets that you keep. Right? So, black market, drug money. I need to get to the fucking grocery store. I don't give a fuck what you sell. Get my weed and my mollies, and I want to fucking get my iceberg salad. Alright? At the store. I'm craving salad. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put some peppercorn on there, some salt, get some tomatoes and shit. And I want kid dressing, man. Fucking peppercorn ranch or fucking blue cheese. Alright? Bacon bits. Bam. Shredded cheese. That should be good. A wedge salad. That's what I fucking want today. That's what I want, man. Can't fuck with the shit that I got. I want that specifically. I gotta clean out my system, I think. That's what the fuck I want. Alright. So, with that being said, man, peace and blessing to all you niggas, man. 1000%. I hope you're doing well, man. Do some jumping jacks. Do some calisthenics in the morning. Get out there, exercise, run, be vibrant, feel good about yourself. Build up that courage and confidence. You know what I'm saying? Practice kicking down a redwood tree. Who gives a fuck? 1000%. Peace and blessings be with you all. I'm out.